There you go. Full time. No wins in 2. We go into a game against Grimsby in the week, trying to look for our first win of the season. We still can't actually score a goal from our own players, by the way. Once again, that is still a game which we haven't scored from open play, or Man United player hasn't scored. And for those that will say, you know, obviously nothing's changed. You're right. I think how can we say to KD that anything's changed there? How can we say that? We can't.
It's this system, everything. We bought new players. It's terrible. That's the truth of it. It's like we're playing a way that the manager is asking for, and we can't get the results. So what do? Like, we're just rubbish, like in front of goal. Like, we're rubbish. We're absolutely rubbish. That's it. You know, we didn't lose. I'll take that only solace from the game. What's crazy is, if I go back to the beginning of the game, we had the good little moment, Cunha hitting the post. And then what else do we have? 2 Cunha moments. They don't score for nose. We have a penalty. The fact that we've lost this game with 1-1 is absolutely insane. But yeah, I don't know if Amorim is getting the best out of this. Bruno misses an important penalty. Yeah. I don't know.
I'll get to
I worry for the manager.
Yeah, I'll get to the super chats in just a second. I am now actually live on my own channel, and thank God I've got something to watch after this, KG, because screw watching thinking about Man United and the football, because nothing's changed. Rubbish. Boyos says free Cobby, the midfield is non-existent. Akil says Amorim, Bruno, and Dallo out, and goalkeepers too. Danny DeFito says Portuguese masterclass. Ruben no clue. Bruno misses penalty. Dallo mistake for equalizer. Ruben ain't making Christmas. Pav says Rasmus Sheshko. JP says the commitment to Bruno will be Ruben's downfall. Get Saudi on the line. Gersha says same 10 to 20 minutes FC. Need to take chances. Outplayed again.
We didn't even lose, you dickhead. We didn't even lose. We didn't lose, bro.
Can't be bothered. Cage's Beard Stylist says, gentlemen, we have a poor manager out of his depth. Don F says, I swear, Amorim, if I speak. And Mason says, what's the point in splashing all that on Sheshko when our midfield gets out-muscled and can't control anything? Yeah, it's rough. It's rough indeed. If you haven't already, click the like button, guys. I know it's not a lot to like about in terms of performance, but it does help out the channel. Be sure to subscribe as well to United View. We are nearly 30 away from 203. I can't even speak, honestly. I can't even speak.
I'm saying this, man. The fact is, all those positives mean absolutely nothing. From the last, you see the Arsenal positives? Remember I was saying, if we don't win after Arsenal game, it means nothing.
Yeah.
What happened in the Arsenal game? I don't give a shit about everyone running and stuff, because I know that obviously people trying to force me back into like supporting obviously the manager, like to be what Amorim in then. And it's like, no, like we have to see something, you know what I mean? And right now, there's big questions. There's question marks. The question mark is, yes, this team was brilliant. What was we today? We just changed. So you can't say now we put all the money in and we're still making similar mistakes. Why do we wait for Maguire to get on to the side we're going to play to the 9? That's an issue for me.
Oh, this is what I was saying before the game with the whole, you know, and it was the same last week, you know, with the whole, about Sheshko, is he ready, not ready? And I know came on, didn't do that much, but it's difficult to get going in the game. We need a focal point. We can't score. Literally, we can't score.
And now you've got the players. Now the players are there. Sorry, go on.
No, there's no excuses. We were saying before this game, Ruben Amorim is no more excuses. You've got 200 million worth of more attacking players, and you still can't score, and you're still conceding from set pieces. And now you're going into a game against Grimby. By the way, we're in the Carabao Cup second round because we're so shit we can't even be in Europe. We're playing in the second round, and we're hoping that that's going to be our first win of the season. It's not good enough. It's not. Then there's no room for excuses. No room for, the players or this, that, and the other. It's not working. It's not working. And I mentioned earlier on, the comparisons will rightfully so be made when they say there were two teams in the Europa League final last season. One team won the competition and still said, this ain't working, changed the manager. That team is now top of the table. They went toe-to-toe with the champions of Europe. They beat Manchester City and they won comfortably on the opening day. Meanwhile, we didn't make a change, but we did invest heavily. We're just as shit as we were before. But I thought we meant to get better, one game a week.
I'm glad we didn't lose. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be that, as I said, ups and downs. We didn't lose. We'll just take that. But there's still concerns, though. I don't think it's time to throw everything at the pram. Those little moments, but he's not done himself any favors at the moment. He's not doing himself any favors. We started well and we fell off. That's the truth. We can go crazy. I don't think it's like go crazy time, but it's definitely, he's got to work out. He's got to start playing with Sesko is key. Start the game with Sesko and go from there. Start with your strongest team. Start with Cunha in his, because now they have to play a different thing and it's not getting the way it needs to go. Are you with me? So start with Sesko, start with the team that you bought, your strongest team, and then make the changes. The fact that he goes to, remember I said, bring on Kobe before the Ugarte thing. Yes, he can run around, but there's no control, really. So that's what you had that issue as well. But the low sold us down the stream as well, because that touch is criminal. The low let us down today. Bruno let us down today. Big time.
Everyone did, really. Everyone.
No, but I'm saying no, because we had enough to win the game. We was winning, was in a winning position. And then Bruno should have scored his penalty, would have done wonders for us. The low taking that criminal touch is crazy. But yeah, I think we don't need to we just don't need to lose it all the way, basically. Just didn't get a result today, didn't lose. But yeah.
And look, it's one of those ones where nothing's going to happen to Ruben Amorim between now and next week or anything like that. But I think if you were of the mindset, and there were a lot, if you were of the mindset that, I don't care what you do in the summer, nothing's changed, you would see that today and go, well, that was a match that very easily could have taken place last season, right? And it says a lot where we're at. Where we're coming out of it. And go, well, we didn't lose. Fucking Fulham away. We've won our last 8 times there, and now we're so crap. We're coming out of it going, yeah, but we didn't lose today. Holy shit! And I know that's standards on the floor and all that kind of stuff, but fucking hell, just bought a brand new front three for 200 million. Premier League proven front three.
I would change the. The only issue is, the system, it doesn't help us in it. That's the truth of the matter.